Alright. Good morning, YouTube. I just found out some great news. I found out that my blog, audiosex.com with 3 X's, has reached 11,000 followers. So, as thanks to everyone, I'm going to answer one question that I'm asked fairly often, and that is, where do I begin as a musician education-wise? Okay, in my opinion, I would say it's 3 basic steps. One, you start with the basics of acoustics. Once you get a basic grasp of the fundamentals of what sound is, you move on to music theory. Learning how to read and write sheet music. Learning what chords are, your intervals, scales, practicing those and whatnot. Once you get a grasp of your music theory, you move on to getting yourself an instrument or composing programs such as Reason or FL Studio. That way you can practice what you've learned with music theory. Let's see. As a warning, I know there are a lot of musicians who would, like to just play by ear and skip the whole learning process. What was it? Congrats on you for having that talent. Like I didn't have it, to be honest. And I'm a little jealous, but there's one warning. If you don't take the time to learn the craft, the terminology, when you start collaborating with other artists, it becomes a little difficult for you to communicate because they know all the the technical terms, all the terms that musicians have passed and learned, and you don't have a word for it, so it becomes a little difficult for you to communicate ideas across to each other. Also, what was it for yourself when you're composing just by yourself? If you come across some kind of phenomenon that you've never encountered, but hundreds of musicians in the past have seen and have a term for it, since you don't have a term for it, it's a little difficult for you to grasp that concept until you've either seen the problem happen many times, and it's best to just bypass all of that, learn it all first, so when problems do occur, you'll already have an idea that that problem exists, and you'll have a way to tackle it before you even notice it happening in your real work. Alright, I think that's about it. Thanks everyone for following my blog. Hopefully subscribe here for more updates. I plan on trying to vlog daily as I can. And thanks for your continued support. Have a good one.